Hey, make it out west.
What's going on, guys? Today is September 19th and Strad is coming. We got a new build, shop car, new build. They're all out here on display. This is just crazy. We put this kit together in 4 days. It's been on over 4,000 miles of rallies in the past 2 months, and it is just working to a T. It's perfect. So what we're gonna talk about today when Strad gets here, whenever that is, I'm kind of just like waiting for him to pop down the street. Basically, we're just gonna talk. There's a Ferrari coming down. That could be Strad. Either way, what we're gonna talk about is the motor of the car, everything that's been going on. Let's see, see, Ferrari. Maybe that's Strad, who knows? Maybe he just lives in style, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice. That thing's nice as hell. That's gotta be Strad. Okay, I'm distracted. We'll go on.
And these are cool and all, we love LER8s, but ladies and gentlemen, here she is. It's so nostalgic to see this car. This is the first car. I mean, the OG subscribers remember, this is the car that we started off the channel with, of course, the 5-liter V10 Lamborghini Gallardo. And you guys gotta remember, that was the most fun car I've driven this entire calendar year. Well, this car is gonna be that car on steroids because that has 750 wheel horsepower. This car is gonna have close to 1,300 wheel horsepower, 6-speed manual transmission, flames from here in North Carolina. I would reckon when this car is done, it'll be by far and away the coolest car, the most fun car that we have in the entire collection.
Yeah, there's gonna be like traction controls be built in it, so it's gonna be reading from the rear wheel spin and stuff like that. So like, it will cut power and it'll cut throttles if it's getting out of control.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff there to like protect you.
Right.
But you can turn it off.
Yeah.
So
yeah, of course. So sick. There's just nothing like a B-Road built out.
And just like that, in this Uber right there, Strad is gonna be pulling out. He's gonna be heading home, getting to the airport. We always wish him a safe travel home. Him and his mom, they had a great time here in Chicago, Milwaukee, doing things like that. And you're gonna see a vlog, you probably will see his vlog before ours. That's just respect. Man, James is a great guy, and I really understand the reason why you guys want to follow along and watch his journey and just continuously watch his videos. He's got a lot of awesome things that he explained to us that are going to be coming up in the future, so just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to him and just keep that vlog rolling. He's got good stuff on the way, so there he is. So as James was just leaving, one of the big things that I really wanted to touch on is this vlog isn't too crazy in any sense. It's very short. It's just a little bit of information. But James, this is one thing I just want to throw out to all the Strad fans and everybody there. James is just another human. You know, he is famous. He is this YouTube persona, but he's a great guy. So if you guys get the chance to like sit down and talk with him for a minute, do that. Don't throw your phone in his face, ask him for photos, things like that. If he wants to, great. But he's just another guy, and he's having a great time. So we're gonna see him here in a couple of weeks, and it's gonna be an awesome time when this Gallardo is back together. So we'll see you soon.
Tomorrow for sure.
All right, y'all, I just pulled up to B-Road Built right now. I'm gonna walk inside, talk to Brandon, and get to the bottom of things. You guys, I know you guys all wanna know what's going on with Strad's car, what's going on with the other cars in the shop, what's your biggest build. There's a lot of questions. So I'm gonna walk in there and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Yo, Brandon.
Yo.
You got a second for a quick shop update?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
We're gonna do a shop update since we just had a bunch of things happen around here recently. Motor's almost ready to go in. So we were having a lot of comments yesterday about the posts about Strad coming by. So I guess to clarify a little bit more, when we talk about like something's almost together, almost ready, for us that's like we have all the parts ready to go together because that's the easy part. So a lot of you guys maybe don't know or haven't been following for the last 2.5 years. It hasn't been 3 or 4 years, 2.5. The hardest part about getting the cars together is just having everything prepped and ready to go. But we already built everything for this car. We've gone through the car a couple times now. It's just been a matter of getting the motor together, getting all the accessories on it, and getting it dressed and getting it ready to go back in. So it's essentially where we're at with it. Charlie's buttoning that up. He's working on it today. Probably have a button up today, tomorrow morning, and then what day is today? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. So our goal, we're trying to get the drivetrain back in the car by the end of the week, which we shouldn't have a problem doing that. And then yeah, kind of going from there, and then.
Cool. Yeah, we'll give them more of an update on all the Strad stuff this week too. What about stuff in the back? Is that something you want to talk about?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on right now. So we got a bunch of newer builds going on. We're buttoning up a couple builds too right now. New build in from Indiana. It's gonna be our BR2 package, which our BR2X package we just showed yesterday did that 322, which we're all really excited about because
not everybody sees the Instagram, so go like slightly further.
we have our newer packages. They all feature DS1, so they're all in stock ECUs up until we get to our 3 and up packages. But yeah, we just did a 322 on a stock ECU car, stock ECU, stock motor car, which is
in 60 to 130.
Yeah,
I'm just saying because there's a lot of people who don't understand.
No, obviously.
That's all.
60. 130.
So yeah, so that was a pretty big deal. We're really proud of it. The only other person we know that's going faster than that in the world that we could find is Klassen in Germany, who did a 297. Don't quote me on that, but he did high twos, and we're gonna try and
Chase him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, since he tunes our TCU, so you know, obviously, got to support the love and spread the love. So, but yeah, so we got that going on. This car is getting buttoned up. Good friend, good client of ours, Greg. It's a built motor, fully built trans. You know, hopefully keep it a little under 2,000 wheel, keep it safe, and see what it can do. You guys don't know Mango yet, or Matt. You guys don't know him as Mango either yet.
I need to get real close and personal. That's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
real close. He's our ad tech here.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but he gets the job done. So, you got anything to add about this?
With this thing, hopefully we can get the tuning pretty soon. Just doing all the small button-up stuff.
Yeah.
Making stuff pretty and tucked up and nice and not, all over the place and gross.
We gotta wait for our built intake manifold to come back because we had to get some machining tweaks done to the one that we're running.
Bro, are you kidding?
It's still covered in oil.
Yeah.
Booby trapping me. Waiting for some parts for the built intake manifold to come back. We needed to get them recut and readjusted.
Something we didn't design.
Yeah, it's not a manifold. It's not our manifold. We don't have ours yet. I'm working on it and trying to get it done. It's kind of hard, managing everything and helping as much as I can. But the manifold, it's a good manifold. It's just it needed a little
Small tweaks.
Yeah, it needed a little small tweak.
Usually, what happens is anything we don't design in house usually has to get played with a little bit for our standards, but it'll get there. We just have to get it back from the machine shop, but.
And then make 2,000.
And then make 2,000.
Yeah, because we're not doing that with the stock manifold.
We unfortunately can't. We can probably get pretty close. We have.
Yeah.
But we have safety first. So.
This guy. Yeah, it's ready. There's no wow factor to it at the moment, so sorry that there's not a turbo kit hanging or motor and trans, and sorry we can't snap our fingers like everybody else and it's just in there. We're shooting for the end of the week to try and get motor and trans in, start getting it worked in there, start getting the motor broken in again.
Quickly reiterate, how many hours are in just the welding for the exhaust alone? People don't realize this.
Yeah, the stuff that we did 2.5 years ago that people think that
also.
They are simple twin turbo build.
This car was twin turboed in what, 3 months, 4 months?
Yeah, 3 months it was running.
And then we found issues.
Yeah.
And that's been the prolonging issue, yeah.
Yeah.
So this car has been turboed.
Yeah.
So
all that stuff's built. We have it all stored upstairs. Yeah. It's just a matter of getting it in there, getting it plugged in, getting it running, and then getting it back on the dyno where we left off last time. So the other thing that we wanted to talk about, I guess, because we were talking about this yesterday a little bit, was we wanted to start doing videos about the differences with our products versus everybody else's, because we spent a lot of time, we spent a lot of years refining our turbo systems and making them work better and fit better and easier on install and just like anything you can think of, where we do not cut, drill, permanently modify anything on our builds. We just don't. So we had older versions of our turbo systems that are still out there running from cars that we built 5, 6, 7 years ago. Goon Squad is one of those turbo kits that
that was right when I started. Is that when you left, I think? Yeah,
but that was on the end of it.
Yeah, that was on the end.
So that kit was designed 7 years ago. and then it was redesigned as the chassis progressed, and the car was built almost 4 years ago when it first came out.
Car's still killing it.
Yeah, car's still doing good. So with one of those things, what we're gonna be doing with that is we're gonna do probably a long, boring technical video. Won't be very entertaining, but hopefully you guys will like it at least, so that if you guys want to learn more about our style of how we do things and what we do, you know, this could motivate us. So, and one of those cars, we're gonna be comparing our turbo kit against, we actually have one of our competitors' cars in here. Friendly competitors, but we went through this kit, we updated some stuff, fixed some things, and there'll be like a long list of things that we'll talk about. But
Some things, and we fixed some.
yeah,
We fixed all.
yeah, we had to fix a lot, but the car wasn't performing, you know, whatever. Everyone has their own standard, you know, at the end of the day, everyone has their own level of like what's okay for them. You know, when we claim numbers, we claim them, and you know, our cars typically over deliver because of that. So one of the big things that I pride myself in is that when I read this last reiteration, our most current turbo system, and throughout the years, I've took it about like a point of pride to design the turbo kits to work with the cars as best they can from the factory. To make this quick for this quick shop update, is the cars work a certain way from the factory. So the best way that you'll ever see the performance of your turbo kit is actually on a stock car,
Right.
not on like a big build, big modified car. So like how the MAF tubes work at the factory, MAF sensors, like how the exhaust flows, like what type of back pressure you're dealing with, what type of exhaust energy you're dealing with, you know, what type of back pressure is built up in the intercooler, and all this type of stuff plays effects into how the motor operates, you know, especially when you're on a base bolt-on kit. That's the closest to the way the car operates in the factory. So, you know, if you have a car or a turbo kit that's underperforming and not delivering its numbers, or just hindering some type of performance and or boost creep or anything like that, that's turbo system design. And then there's Fitman and fit and finish and all that stuff. Like, you know, just for we'll do this for an example. We still gotta throw the mounts in this, but like, this is not how coolant tanks should be, you know. They should be mounted and secured, because you turn, you know, there's a thing called like physics, and
my favorite
cars
part-
drive and move.
My favorite part about the whole thing is that it's a rubber glove. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a rubber glove that's stuffed in there to kind of hold the wire in place, that's cool.
Yeah.
Something that happens, I guess.
Yeah. So.
Seems legit.
Yeah, you know, so these are just some of the things you know, we'll showcase one example of the differences, because we don't do stuff like that. You know, like but again, everyone has their differences. Everyone has what's okay for them. Yeah. Their standards, we don't, and we just want to start showcasing this because we haven't done this at all over the years. We've done little tidbits here and there where we did like the intercooler video and stuff like that, just showing it kind of going together, but we've never really explained our products. So we're gonna start doing that. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I haven't been able to do that yet. I just designed it for years, and we've manufactured and built them and used them, but we've never fully explained like why we feel we're different. You know, why we do like the hashtag be different and everything like that, because we know we're different, especially when you see the differences.
Yeah, when you put them next to each other, it's a pretty obvious difference. And when you work on them, it's a pretty obvious difference.
Yeah. So, so this car actually just, I'll leave you guys with this. This car just we updated it to a BR2X package with someone else's turbo system on it. That we updated that as well and made it, I wouldn't say update, we just like, where the kit was
lacking,
hindering itself on making power, we addressed. And you know, some other things with fit and finish, like there's like chassis, there's like ground parts of the chassis that we can't do anything about, and like stuff that had to be like cut off the car for where this kit was installed, to get made to fit.
We just went through and made sure everything was secure, and I actually made brackets for things, and actually mounted everything nicely and ran the lines properly, and so they didn't rub, because we had lines rubbing on like the header and stuff like that. So it was,
well, we'll get into that on the next video.
Yeah, we'll do the big technical one.
Yeah, we'll do the long, boring technical one. But yeah, so that's where we're at with it. If you guys have more ideas or want us to get more involved with anything outside of just Stradman's car, you know, obviously we do a lot more things here, and like this, we have a ton of cars that are rotating in and out of here that we're building, and you know, we do service work and a bunch of other things all the time. So our business can't be ran around one car only. It'd be beautiful.
Yeah,
It'd be a way easier life if we could do that.
I was gonna say, as much as people think it's just one car in here,
Yeah.
there's a lot of cars in here.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot going on. But yeah, you know, obviously we try our best to spread love and show love to everybody and everyone. So you guys feel free. Let us know what you want to do in the comments and see, hear, talk about, whatever else.
Yeah, fair enough.